Poem 1 of 30 American Poems. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. 30 American Poems by Various. Poem 1. An Encounter by Robert Frost. Reading by Matt Perard. An Encounter. Once on the kind of day called weather breeder, when the heat slowly hazes and the sun by its own power seems to be undone, I was half boring through, half climbing through, a swamp of cedar, choked with oil of cedar and scurf of plants, and weary and overheated and sorry I ever left the road I knew. I paused and rested on a sort of hook that had me by the coat as good as seated. And since there was no other way to looked up toward heaven, and there against the blue stood over me a resurrected tree, a tree that had been down and raised again, a barkless spectre. He had halted too, as if for fear of treading upon me. I saw the strange position of his hands, up at his shoulders, dragging yellow strands of wire with something in it from men to men. Where aren't you nowadays, and what's the news you carry, if you know? And tell me where you're off for, Montreal? Me? I'm not off for anywhere at all. Sometimes I wander out of beaten ways, half looking for the orchid Calypso. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Poem number 2 of 30 American Poems by Various. Border by Sir Teasdale, from Love Songs. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Border. Life has a loveliness to sell, all beautiful and splendid things, blue waves whitened on a cliff, soaring fire that sways and sings, and children's faces looking up, holding wonder like a cup. Life has a loveliness to sell, music like a curve of gold, scent of pine trees in the rain, eyes that love you, arms that hold, and for your spirit's still delight, holy thoughts that star the night. Spend all you have for loveliness, buy it and never count the cost. For one white singing hour of peace, count many a year of strife well lost. And for a breath of ecstasy, give all you have been or could be. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Poem number 3 of 30 American Poems by Various. The Beggar Family by Morris Rosenfeld. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Reading by Matt Perard. The Beggar Family. Within the court, before the judge, there stand 6 wretched creatures. They're lame and weary, one and all, with pinched and pallid features. The father is a broken man, the mother weak and ailing, the little children skin and bone, with fear and hunger wailing. Their sins are very great, and call aloud for retribution, for theirs, maybe you guess, the crime of hopeless destitution. They look upon the judge's face, they know what judges ponder, they know the punishment that waits on those that beg and wander. For months from justice they have fled along the streets and highways, from farm to farm, from town to town, along the lanes and byways. They've slept full, oftentimes in jail, they're known in many places, yet still they live for all their woe that's stamped upon their faces. The woman's chill with fear, the man implores the judge, "Oh, tell us, what will you? With our children small, relentlessly expel us? Oh, let us be, we'll sleep at night in corners dark. The city has room for all, and some kind soul will give a crust in pity. For wife and children I will toil, it cannot be much longer. For God Almighty
Sample complete. Ready to continue?